You know what this movie's called? It's called Focus. What did we do last night? Hey guys, welcome back to We Watched a Movie. Mike here to review Focus. Will Smith, Margot Robbie in a con artist film. That's really all I need to say about it, right? Yeah. Will Smith is a con artist who's like the best because everything that Will Smith does, he's the best. I mean, I doubt he would take a role if he wasn't. It's kind of like Steven Seagal. Like, he would never let somebody kick his ass, so his final fight was always kind of boring because it was just some dude in a suit against fucking Steven Seagal. But anyway, yeah, Will Smith is the best at what he does. He's a con artist. Margot Robbie is a con artist too, but she's just getting into the game. He teaches her a few things, involves her in his little crew, which does crazy, badass, like Wolf of Wall Street con type shit, only instead of like this crazy stock idea, it's just a really large group of people who like pickpocket and shit and pull off like little cons like that. So technically it's not the same thing at all. He teaches her his ways, and then there's a whole other shit gets involved, and who's teaching who, and blah 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 blah, con artist film. You know, who's conning who? Julia Roberts. And that's really the point of this movie, is that we've seen this a million times. The con man movie, to make it work, you really gotta throw like a crazy ass spin on it. I mean, hell, Ocean's 11, we got 3 of those fucking movies. You know, I've seen so many people do the exact same shit in so many movies. They've been pickpocketing people since forever. One thing that's kind of interesting about it is he's running this like underground Santa workshop where all these people are working on like these little bitty cons, like just a whole room of people. It's like in Wayne's World when he opens the door and there's just a whole team of people in black training and shit. You know, like I've always wanted to open the door to see that. But they're all doing these little bitty cons. And it's like, she asked him about it, she's like, why don't you go after the big, you know, the big one or whatever. He's like, we don't do that, we play the quantity game instead of quality. And I'm like, I know that might not be exactly what he said, but I'm like, doesn't that seem stupid as fuck? But the acting's really good in the film. I like Will Smith in this movie. A lot of times he has this swagger that can kind of make him unlikable from time to time. Like, he's so damn brash, and this is the perfect, you know, movie for him to just stick his dick out and be like, I'm fucking Will Smith. But he doesn't. He's actually, even though he's this suave dude, he's taking it down a notch, and he's not so smug that you almost don't like him. He's a likable guy. And so was Margot Robbie. And I could look at her for 2 fucking hours no matter what movie she's in. I mean, Jesus Christ. And they pull off one pretty cool con. They go to the Super Bowl, and there's this thing that they do, and it's just, it's a really badass, well thought out scene. They do one thing that's really cool right in the middle of the movie, and you're like, oh, all right. That was kind of entertaining. You got my fucking lip a little bit, you got my fucking lip in the hook. You're like, okay, now we're into the meat of the movie. Seriously, halfway through the movie, it's like, oh, that was pretty cool, I'm kind of interested. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, it's hard for me to review this because I feel sort of bad because I did fall asleep at one point in the movie. I think I just injured my leg. I did fall asleep at one point in the movie, but only for about 5 minutes. Just full frontal male nudity, I'll just tell you the truth right now. No, I wasn't naked, I'm just saying, like, I'm just going to put it out there. I really did fall asleep for about 5 minutes. But I fell asleep for about 5 minutes in the theater, and what's great about this movie is there was only about 4 or 5 other people there, and I was actually awakened by someone else snoring. It just gets fucking boring. It's like, I'm conning you. No, I'm conning you, dude. It's like, no, dude, you. No, dude, I'm conning you. I love you, man. I love you, too. For me, it was a smooth, good-looking movie and all that. But they just didn't add enough new shit to it, you know? It was just like the same old shit. I've seen a con man movie a million times, whatever. I give it a 5.0. They did a good job making a movie that nobody really wanted to see. It's dead average. It's average as fuck. But it was nice to see Will Smith and Margot Robbie. They're gonna be good in Suicide Squad together. What's your favorite con movie of all time? Mine's Pearl Harbor. I'll see you guys next time when we watch the movie.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie.